Yeah, Ronald Read is like the most humble guy you can ever imagine. He was a gas station attendant and a janitor. That's what he did for his career. After he died, when he kind of became famous, journalists went out and asked his friends, like, what were Ronald's hobbies? And the only hobby they could come up with from his friends was like, oh, he liked cutting firewood. That was his hobby. That's what he did for enjoyment. Just like the most like salt of the earth, humble person. And when he died, he left $8 million to charity. And there was no inheritance. He didn't win the lottery. It was just, he took what tiny money he could save from his job as a janitor, mopping floors, and he invested in the stock market and he left it alone for decades. And that's it. It's the whole, there's nothing more to the story than that. So that gets to my point of like these people who have no education, no experience, no connections, no capital, and they do so much better, perform so much better than some of the people who have the best education and the best background, the best training. And those are extreme, like cherry picked anecdotes, but there's also a lot of this for average people where most Americans invest in the stock market by dollar cost averaging to their 401k. Every paycheck, $100 is withdrawn and put into their 401k, and they don't even know their password. They're not trading. They never touch it. They don't even know like where it's going, what it's doing. And for the most part, for the people who do that over decades, which is a lot of people, the results can be incredible. And these are people who don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know, they have no clue like what they're contributing to, but that's the point. It's completely hands off. They just leave it alone. And you compare those people who don't know what they're doing to the performance of a lot of hedge funds, and the people who forgot their password are doing so much better than the average, not just some hedge funds, but the average hedge fund. So even among ordinary people, like not individual cherry picked examples, like broad data looking at this, a lot of individual investors who don't know what they're doing still perform better than a lot of professionals who are devoting their lives and their intelligence to trying to do this better.